and welcome to Brick Talk TV. Terry here again today. So welcome to this extra stream we've got this week to finish off Apocalypseburg. So we've been building this over the last two streams, so if you're interested to see how we've got to this stage, check out the streams we've done before that are live on the channel now from recorded last time. And in today's episode we've got 4 more bags to go, so we'll be finishing off building the head of the Statue of Liberty sticking out here, finishing the arm and the torch off, and any other bits that have got left to build this model today. So we're going to crack on. Reminder that we're also doing a stream of R2-D2 tomorrow as part of a Star Wars thing, so check that out. It's also on the channel, so you can set a reminder to see that. Morning Brandon, welcome to the channel and the stream. It's not too bad in London today. It's warm but it's a bit rainy. It was a lot better yesterday. So I'm going to move the main build out of the way for now, and then we're just going to crack on just building. Just carefully put this on the floor and then go into zoom mode. So might have some internet connection issues here. Let's just see if we sort ourselves out. It's always fun. We're going to build the head, so we'll tip everything out from bag 15. If we improve ourselves, if it works itself out, I'll continue anyway. So we've got a 4x4 sand green plate to kick us off. We'll stick a couple of olive coloured 1x2 bricks, and in the front here we've got a couple of corner plates in dark bluish grey, and then we'll stick a 1x2 ball joint plate, hopefully, in the front here. Then we'll stick on a couple of 2x2s with studs on the side in opposite directions, like so. And then on top of that we'll stick another 4x4 sand green plate on top. Hopefully the stream is sort of sorting itself out now. So now we've built this as our base. Then on top of that we'll get 2 2x6 sand green plates facing forward on top, like this. And then on top of here we'll stick a dark orange 1x2 plate, another 2x2 with studs on the side of the front, and then another 1x2 dark orange plate just behind there. So we've got something that looks like this. Then we get a pink 2x2 brick, stick that on there. A log brick in medium nugget goes on the plate we've got at the rear here, and then we've got 2 Erling bricks in reddish brown that just go in front of the pink brick facing outwards, like this. Then on the front here we're going to stick an olive 1x2 plate into the Erling brick, and then onto the bottom studs here we'll stick a 1x2 bluish grey plate, and then on the pink brick we're going to stick a dark orange 1x2 plate just on top there, like that. Then we get one of these 2x4 bricks with the moulded 1x2 bricks at each end and a Technic hole, and that just goes on the rear top of the log and the pink brick. Then in the front here we've got a sand green 2x2 brick, it's going to go in, and then we get one of these elements here, tip it upside down. We'll stick a 1x2 ball joint plate into the middle, the receiver of a ball joint, and then either side of that, do it the right way around. Then either side of that we'll stick 1x1 plates in olive green. Either side. Fill it up like that, and that sits into our ball joint that we've got there, like that, and we push it upwards to create something like this. Then we get a 2x6 plate, and we'll stick a log brick at the back. We'll stick a tile, 1x2 tile in sand green at the front. We've got a 1x2 dark orange plate and another log brick just behind that, like this, and then we stick that on top again. Then either side here we've got 2 black window frames, and they just stick either side of these bricks we've just put on there. So we've got something like this now. Next up we'll get a couple of 2x6 bricks, and they'll go across here with a 1 stud overlap right across the top. We get an upward facing bracket, and we put a 2x2 sand green plate onto that. If I can find one, there's one. And then on top of that we'll stick a couple of jumper tiles, 1x2 sand green ones just on the front, like that. And that just pops onto this dark orange plate at the front. So we've got something looking like this at the moment. This will turn into the Statue of Liberty head at some point. Then we get 2 olive green 1x2 bricks. There's one. There's another one. Stick them together like this. Then we get a 1x1 and 1/3 with the studs on the side in blue. Stick that onto one of the studs on the top. Stick an olive green 1x1 plate. Then we'll stick if I can find one, a 1x1 in sand green, and that's topped again with another 1x1 plate in the olive colour. Then where we've got these 2 studs here, we stick a 2x2 sand green, just upward facing with the studs up, and then we'll stick one of these curved sand green pieces on one side like that, and that connects into this side of what we've built already there. Then we're going to do something similar on the other side, so we get a 1x2 in sand green, 1x2x2. If I can find it. Just check it's not in it's in my spare pile. So 1x2x2 like this. We stick on top of that a 1x1 in sand green. If I can find one again. Goes on top there. Then a 1x1 plate in olive green goes on top, and same as we did on the other side, we get another 1x1 and 1/3 in blue with the studs on the side, and then we top that with another 1x1 and olive green plate on that side to level it off. Then we get the 2x2 in sand green. Just make sure I'm not. I missed this section out when I was bagging it up originally. Let's put that in like that, facing upwards, and then we've got a large sloped piece, hopefully, in sand green, in the same fashion, goes down that side, and that goes on the opposite side on here. So we've got that sort of shape forming now on that side. Next up we get 2x2 round sand green bricks. We get 2 sand green hot dogs, so these are probably going to be the eyebrows, I think. Then we've got 2 1x2 plates with clips in the middle. There's one, there's 2, And then we've got cutaway curved sand green bricks. There's one, there's two, one in opposite directions. And so we get our round brick here. We'll stick the clip onto that, and then we'll stick the hot dog in the middle there. So do that again for the other side as well. And these go on top of those pieces we just built. And then these cutaway pieces just cover up this grey plate on the front like this. You can see sort of look a bit like eyebrows. I think that's probably what it is. Then we get a 1x6 in dark tan, 1x2, more of these cutaway curved pieces. There's one, there's the other one. We stick these cutaway pieces onto the plate, and we stick that just above there as well, so it looks a bit like a mouth there. And then up here we stick our 1x6 just behind these eyebrows. Then we'll do the nose and a couple of other brackets we need. So we get a couple of these brackets. We've got a jumper tile, hopefully, somewhere. There it is. A large sloped piece, a couple of 1x2 olive plates, a couple of 1x1 olive plates as well. Let's see if I've got some spares in here. A 2x4 plate and a 1x3 plate in sand green. So we get the 1x3 plate here, and we're going to stick this sloped piece on like that, and stick a jumper tile into that overhang there. This is going to be like our nose, so it's going to go like that. Then these brackets go with a 1 stud offset at the top. We stick a 1x1 olive plate on this spare stud here. The 2x4 goes across the middle there, and the 1x2 plates just go after the bracket we've just stuck on, just like that. Then we get a couple more of these downward facing brackets. There's one, there's two, and we've got two black sort of roof pieces here. There's one, there's two. Stick the roof piece to one bracket and then just add that on the one side at the top, so there's an overhang. Same on the opposite side. So we've got something like this now. Then down this side we get two of these large pieces in opposite directions, and they attach to these bracket pieces, one like this, one like that. So you get the side of the head forming that side. And we've got a couple of these curved pieces. We've got a corner plate, 1x2 plate, and we've got two curved pieces as well. So we take this corner plate here, stick one of these curved pieces on one side and one of these ones on the other, and just put that over here to keep it nice and smooth. This then sticks on one side here just to give us like a sort of an ear or a bit of hair. And then we also need a wedge piece. We put the 1x2 plate behind that. We get another wedge as well, like this, and that just adds on those two studs there like that, so we've got a bit of an ear and hair piece going on that side. Then we'll do the same for the other side. We'll start with these curved pieces here, fill in the side of the head, that. So you can see the front looking quite cool now. You can see the eyes, the nose and the mouth coming through. And then we do the same on this side for the ears and the bit of the hair. Right, so got a corner plate, a curved piece, a couple of wedge plates. So these curved pieces are 1x2. So we start with the 1x2. Stick these wedge pieces on first, the back of the head, the ear, and then at the front, a bit of hair detail. Sticking these slope pieces onto this plate, stick that on there, so you can see that side's done as well now. So looking at the front, we've got something that looks like this. Then we get a Technic brick 1x4 with 3 holes in. Just stick that on top of the head here. We get a 2x6 plate, and either end of that we'll stick a 2x2 with the studs modified on the side, just like this, and that goes just in front. Just goes across there, and actually this goes one stud over, I think. Is it? Like this, goes right across the head. Then we're going to build out some more head details here. So we've got one of these wedge bricks, 2 actually, in opposite directions. We've got 2 1x2 bricks in sand blue with the handle piece on. We have our spare box. We've got 2 2x2 dark bluish grey tiles, a 1x4 sand green brick somewhere. 1x4 sand green brick. I've got a sticker on that one. Got a plain one there. We want a grill piece, 1x2 grill piece. We've got a couple of olive cheese wedges, a couple of 1x4 plates in black. So we're going to build out this top area here. So to start with, our wedge pieces go at the back, here and here. Then on the inside we stick our 1x4 plates and our 2 tiles. 2 tiles go in. At the front here we'll stick our 1x4 brick. Behind that we'll stick these 2 handle pieces in. Flanking our 1x4 we'll stick the cheese wedges in opposite directions, and then our grill piece just goes on top of our Technic brick we added earlier. So the front's looking more like this now, and then we've got all that there. Next up we are going to add to the front of the face. So we need a couple of 1x1 tiles. We've got 1x1 plates with clips on the front. We've got some 1x1 olive green plates, 2 of those. 2 of these curved bricks, there's 1. Let's see if we've got the other one in here. It's just there in front of me. And then we've got 2 wedge plates as well. Glad you enjoyed the cargo train, Brandon. I've not got that one. It looks quite a fun train set. The new one looks fun as well with the car transporter. I might get that, add it to Bricktown at some point. So build one of these, and that goes and clips on the top here into the sand green bricks that we added earlier, and then we do the same on the opposite side. like this, and then that just clips upside down on the opposite side. So now we've got some eyebrows on Statue of Liberty's head. We then get two 1x4 sand green plates. We've got a couple more of these curved bricks, two 1x3 plates, and two more curved sand green bricks. Just make sure drop something there. Might be missing a piece for this bit. I don't think it will make a huge difference, this missing piece. So let's see how we go without it. Don't think it's hiding anywhere. So we get a 1x4 plate and stick a 1x3 plate on it. Then on the end we stick one of these curved bricks, and then we stick a sloping brick like that. It actually then attaches to the side of the head here to form the hair. So we've got, see if we've got maybe a spare in another tub. We'll see if we come across it. So then we do the same for the other side. The 1x3 and the 1x4, and we've got a missing curved piece here, so I'm just going to put it on there without at the moment, and hopefully it will come across it as we continue our build. So we're looking like that now, a bit more facial expression in. Then we've got a couple of wedge pieces here, which are going to go at the back, one going that way, the other in the opposite direction. And we've got a couple of curved plates at the front, stick like that in sand green, this way and that way. Then we take one of these 6x8 plates, flip it over. We've got two inverted 2x2 rounds going in the corners. There's one, some spares of these. One goes in that way, and then we have a 2x4 plate that goes off the edge there with a 4 stud exposure, and that goes right through the middle over here, offset backwards, so the sand green bit lines up at the front of the head there. Then we've got sort of a trap door piece here. We've got a couple of 1x1 rounds, should have a couple of 1x2 with clips in the middle, some more 1x4 plates in black. Then this trapdoor piece goes at the back here. Our 1x2 with the clips on the side. Let's go either side here and here. Then we have the 1x1 round just behind that. And then our 1x4 with 2 stud overhang in black just goes either side there. Then we've got one of these 1x2s with the stage clip element that goes at the front of the head here. And then we've got 6 1x1 with handle pieces. This is where our spikes, I think, will probably hang off once we put them on. So these go on like that. Let's give this sort of curved look here at the front. Then we have a couple more curved plates, a couple of 1x4s, and then we've got 4 1x2 with 2 clips on. And so the semicircle pieces just go above those pieces we just added to secure them into position. There, there and there. Then we've got our 1x4 plates go either side here. And then two of our 1x2s with 2 clips go there, and another one goes there and on this side. Then we've got a white jumper tile, a couple of these corner sort of roof pieces, reddish brown 2x4, a panel reddish brown, and a 2x2 plate. 2x2 plate goes at the back here in the centre. Then we've got our jumper tile and our 2x4, finish with our panel piece at the front. And then our corner bricks just go in either side. Ooh, it gets slippy now. Now it's getting wider at the top, skinner at the bottom, it's very slippery. So there we go, so we just added that to the top. Then we're going to get two 2x2 bricks. We've got a metallic grill piece, dark tan 2x2, a couple of olive cheese wedges, and 2 of these brown pieces here. So then our tan brick goes on top of the reddish brown brick at the back, and these weird pieces, which I never know what they're called, go on the back. Then we've got our 2x2 bricks. Our grill goes on the jumper, offset there slightly, and then we just stick these green cheese wedges on these corner pieces we just stuck on, like that. Then we've got a couple of more 1x2s with clips on, but on that side this time, and 2 more of these 1x1 rounds in flat silver. Let's do that and that. Then we've got a 1x4 plate, a couple more corner plates, some upward facing brackets. Our brackets go at the back, just here. Then we've got a 1x4 just in front, and then our corner plates just go on top of these clips that we just added on. Then we've got a transparent mug, a couple more corner plates, and we've got 2 of these 1x3 kind of corner bricks. These bricks go at the back, across here and on this side, creating a little room here. Our mug goes on the shelf at the back, and then we just add our corner plates again just to level this back area off here, so you can see inside the head. Get some bits there. We've got these panel pieces with some stickers on, which will go either side. Think about there and there. Then we have a 2x2 with a sticker on. We've got a telescope piece and a robot leg or skeleton leg, and the map then goes at the front here. It's like a lookout spot. Then we'll just stick this telescope in the skeleton leg to stick that looking out from the top there. A couple of 1x6 plates, a bracket piece, and 2 1x2 tiles. I've also found the curved piece which we were missing earlier, so I'm just going to stick that on the side. It's better. We'll stick the bracket piece at the back over here. Our 1x6 plates just go across then onto these panels we just put either side, and then the tiles just go in front here and on here. Then we've got 4 1x2 with clip pieces on, and if we spin this round out the back, we add these to these bracket pieces at the back. with the clips facing outwards, like that. And then we've got one of these pieces again, and we'll stick a 1x2 plate on, and that just covers up the back like that. And that's bag 15. So we've got the head coming together now. So I'll tip all the stuff out in bag 16. We've got another minifigure in here, and we're going to be adding the head in a second to the rest of the model, but we've got to finish the head off first. So in this bag we have this minifigure character here as well. He's already built. Let's continue with the head now. So we get 4 of these large curved pieces here. If I can find 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Got 4 2x2 plates. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4, and we've got 2 1x2 with handle pieces. So we start with the 2x2. We'll stick the curved 2 of the curved bricks on one side, then we'll stick a handle piece next to that, and then we top that with another 2x2, so we end up with something like this. So we do that again to make 2 of those. Like this, and these then clip into the clips we've added at the back. So clip that in that side, clip this one in this side, and then we can curve these round the back section like this. Then we get a couple of these large curved pieces. 1, 2, and these larger curves. Couple of olive plates, and a couple of 1x1 olive plates. Just stick those plates together, and then I'll curved brick. We do that twice. And then these go across our 1x6 plates, which we stuck on here earlier, and then our curved bricks here just go on either side there. Then we're going to do sort of the head piece now, where all the spikes are going to go. So we start that with a 2x4 olive plate, and we'll stick a 1x1 plate in the top corner there. Just below that we'll stick one of these wedge sand green plates. We'll stick a handle, 1x2 handle plate, and then we've got a 1x1 round metallic piece. Then we add one of these wedge pieces to the bottom, like this. Then we stick a larger dark bluish grey piece on top, like that. Then we get 2x6 plate that comes across here. We have the 1x2 plate, another one of these wedge pieces, and another one of those and those. So then we stick the 1x2 there, stick the other wedge there, and then we're going to go in the middle here with these wedge pieces to make this sort of pattern. Then building out on this side, we have another sand green wedges, goes in there, and then another 2x4 olive brick there. Then we have another wedge going down the outside there, 1x1 in the corner, and then another handle plate on the inside. So built that. Then we get 3 2x2 plates in sand green. 1, 2. And we'll wait for the other one. We'll get the 2x2 tiles as well. So we need 4 sand green tiles. We've got 6 1x1 plates, 5, 6, a couple more 1x1 rounds in the flat silver again, 2, and let's just see if we've got a then one of our 2x2s go in the middle there. Either side of that we have the 1x1 there and there. Then one of our tile pieces, got a olive plate there and there. Tiling, 1x1 on both sides. Got our 2x2s here at the back. Double check that. Miss a on there, but our 2x2 on this side, and then we'll stick these 1x1s just on this handle piece here, so it's all level. Then we get a couple of 1x3 plates, just goes across on the side there. Then we get 2 of these spike pieces. So these aren't full plastic, the ends are rubber for safety reasons for children, so you won't get too spiked here. You get 2 hinge pieces, a couple of 1x2 plates, and then we've got a couple of 2x2 curved pieces. We start with the hinge piece together with a 1x2 olive plate, and then we stick our spiked piece onto those 2 pieces, and then we'll stick a curved 2x4 on that. So we do that twice. We have 2 of these, and these go into the middle section there, and on the end over here. Let's see if we can move these about with the hinge like that. Then we get another 2. Do the same again, I think. Get 2 1x2 plates, a couple more hinge pieces, a couple more 2x2 curved pieces, but then we do it the opposite way this time. So we stick the hinge and the 1x2 together on this side, stick in our spike and our 2x2 there, do the same again with the other one. One of these goes in the middle here, and the other one goes the other end. So now we've got 4 spikes going round. We then have another 3 of these. You get two either side at the end here, and then one goes right in the front over here, so you can see the headpiece is really coming together. Get three more 2x2 curved tiles and just add them on top of the ones onto the spikes we've just added, so they're secure. Then we need a 1x2 plate in olive, 1x1 in olive, two of those. We've got two more 1x1 handle pieces on, a 1x2 tile, 1x2 tile. Couple of 1x2s with clips on. Let's see if I've got a 1x2 tile. I see one there. Probably staring me right in the face. There it is. 1x2 tile. So we stick the olive plate on top of one of the clips, and that sticks onto the handle pieces we already stuck on. On the other one we stick the tile, goes on there, and then we stick on our 1x1 with handle pieces, the 1x1 plates. These clip onto the other side, and then our head piece clips into the clips we've already built into the head. Either side there, so there's our headpiece now coming together. This gap here where we've got a little room. Then we've got two 1x4 plates or tiles, 1x3 plates, olive 1x3 plate, and then we've got four 1x2 with clip plates on. Two of these we stick the 1x4 tiles on, and then come around the front here, push upwards. Then our 1x3 olive tile, clip that onto one of the clips, stick that into one of the handle pieces, push that up. Same with the 1x3 on the opposite side. So up here you can see we're putting sort of all of these pieces in to fill in the gaps. Then we've got a 1x2, one of those graduated clips, a 1x2 plate, a 1x1 round flat silver piece, a 1x3 plate, which is in sand green, and then a 1x4 sand green tile. So we stick the 1x2 plate onto this graduated one, got 1x3 on top, stick the 1x1 round, actually 1x4 tile on top, then the 1x1 round. So we build something like this, and that's going to go right at the front, so we can angle this without breaking it, he says. Angle this up, so it does the centre piece right there now on the head. And then to cover the top of the head up, we get a 2x3 plate. We'll stick one of these bricks on the ends, and then we have two of these larger curved pieces there, and that's attached at the top with a shield piece like that, and then that clips at the back on there. So we've covered the head up now, so it kind of looks like this, and now we're ready to attach it to the main structure. So let me bring it back in. Knock off. Knock this sign off. Put that back on. Did it go there? I remember now. Fence. Put it there for now. Right, so we brought this back in here. And what we've got to do is attach it over here. So we've already got some pins sticking out, and in the back you can see we've got the Technic holes. So we just need to line these up as if by magic. This is. Must be it. Sure if that's fully connected, got a bit shaky to me, but I think that's it. So now we've got the head put in. You can see that on the Lego room camera down the bottom now. So the head's stuck in place, and then it's going to have some hair hanging down, so some curlers going on. So we'll just try and slide this out of the way a little bit. It's going to have some hair coming down, so we start with 3 of these 2x2 round sand green pieces, and then we stick 2x2 round with a hole in the middle tile on top in dark tan. Then we have a pin, and then one of these pieces, feed that all the way through, stick that through these 3 like that. And then we stick another 3 of these bricks together, and into the bottom of those we insert one of these round pieces, and then insert that all the way through into what we've built. It's going to be like a hair piece dangling down, so we need to do another one of those. 1, 2, 3. Tile with a hole in it, and get a pin, feed this piece all the way through, that all the way through that side, stick another 3 together like this, and feed that in. So we've got those 2 now. So then these, bring our head back in. These are going to clip to some of the black clips we've already stuck on. One on one side of the head, one on the other. We do the same again, almost, but make slightly larger ones this time. So we put 4 2x2s together. We're going to make 2 of these again as well, so let's just do the other one while we're here. 4 of those, stick the 2x2 on top. Then we'll feed a pin through again, all the way through these. Then we'll stick 3 together, and our curved piece here. Slide our head back in, and these are going to go further round this time. Round the back here. Then we start with a 2x4 olive green. We'll stick a ball joint 1x2 either ends, and a 2x2 red in the middle. Then we get 8 of these curved pieces, put 4 either side. Then in the middle here we stick a 2x4 tile on. We flip this over. We then stick one of these curved bricks across on this side. In the middle we'll stick a 2x2 again. We'll stick a 1x2 with slider on each side. And across this side we'll stick a couple of 1x2s with handles on. Then we'll stick 4x4 plate on top there like that, making this kind of shape. Let's put that to the side a moment. Get a 2x2 inverted round piece. Stick a 1x2 plate. Oh, 2 more curved pieces here, and there. Ball joint piece, another olive green plate, 2 curved bricks there, 1x2 with a rod piece on there, and in the middle of that we'll stick a 1x1 with a clip. Either side of the clip we stick a sort of flag piece in like that, and then we'll click this ball joint piece into here. Angle this down at the front, over here like that, and we'll build the same for the other side. So start again the same way, 2x2 round inverted, 1x2 plate, by2 with the rod going through it, 1x1 with a clip, and then another flag piece goes on there, and that clips on to the other ball joint piece like that. So now we've got a piece like that, and that sticks around the back of the head, gives a bit of hair. Yes, back of the head. Try and stick this on now without breaking it. You can sort of see how that's gone around the back there now to form the back of the head. So that's the end of bag 16. Now we go on to 17, where we're actually going to do the torch that the Statue of Liberty's going to be holding in the top of, her arm. Just try and slide this out as much as I can. And then we'll tip these bricks out. We've got our last minifigure in here. There we go. That's the last one in the collection. Now we'll start building the flame. We've only got one more bag to go after this. So we start with a 2x2 plate in olive. We've got a couple of 1x2 by 1/3 with the studs on the side, and we add some more in. So this column here. Then we'll stick a 2x4 plate on one side. Then we get a Technic brick with a hole in the middle. Stick a Technic pin in the middle of that. Stick another brick all the way through there, and then stick a Technic sort of connector piece there that goes into the top of what we're building so far. Then we spin it round. We stick a 1x2 plate at the top and a 1x2 brick modified with 2 studs sticking out like this. Then we'll stick another one of these 1/3 bricks, and we'll stick a dark orange plate into the back here. We've got 2 1x1 and 1/3 studs on the side that go back to back out the back, and we'll stick a 1x2 brick on top. Another set of bricks with studs on the side and a dark orange 1x2 plate. Then we take a 2x6 plate across the back here, and at the top we get a 2x2 with studs on the side. Stick that in there. Then we look for a 2x4 tile somewhere. There it is in sand green, and that just covers up that like there. Then we do the same again. We get a Technic brick with a hole in the middle, stick a Technic pin in, stick another Technic brick, and have a connector on top there. And then we stick a 1x2 Technic brick with a cross connector on top over there. Then we top this with a 2x4 plate, sand green, and then we get a 1x2 olive plate and a 2x2 red to go in the middle. Then we have 2 2x4 plates. At each end of those we stick a 1x2 in olive. Like this. So we've got sort of a T shape forming, and then in the middle we'll stick a 2x2 red again, just to connect the 2 plates together. Then we cover that with 2x4 plate again, and another 2x4 in sand green is going to go across the middle. It's just stuck at the moment. Put that out, and that goes across there, strengthening that piece up. Then we stick another red 2x2 round plate in the middle, stick an olive brick 1x2 on one side, and we'll stick 2 of these 1x2 by 2/3 bricks back to back in the middle. Stick another olive brick on the 1x2, and then we've got a 1x2 brick on the other side as well. Then we're going to stick on these studs sticking out here. We're going to stick a 2x2 with studs on the side, pointing upwards. One on there, one on there. That's kind of what we've got at the moment. Then we get two of these large pieces here. We'll flip them over. In the back here we'll stick a 2x4 plate just there and there, and that goes down this side here. Up one. Goes on that side, and then we do the same on the other side. So we're getting that torch shape forming now. Then just put that to the side a second, and we'll get a 2x3 in dark tan and reddish brown. Stick them together. Stick a 2x2 with the sort of ball connector, and a 1x2 olive plate down there. Then we've got a 1x2 with our ball connections going all down the top here. Then a 1x3 tile there and there to smooth that out. Then we get 3 of these ball connectors, stick them all in, and onto them we'll stick a 1x2 sand green handle piece. 1, 2 and 3, like that. Then we get 2 1x2s with clips. We'll stick a large curved piece on the ends, small curved piece goes in front there. Do the same on the other one. Like that. One goes on there, the other one goes next to that. So we've got some fingers here. Then we do a smaller one. So do the little finger. That goes on there like that. Then we get another connector on this side, another curved piece, a curved tile there, form like a thumb. We bring back in a piece here that connects in here where we've got these studs showing here, like that, and then we can wrap these fingers around the torch to make it look like the statue is gripping the torch. Then on top of the torch we're going to stick in a 2x2 right here with this whole connector here. We've got a couple of these cutaway tiles go on there and there. Then we've got 1x1 rounds in silver going on there. And then we've got quarter tiles just go on either side here and here like that. Just put that to the side of a second, and we get a 1x4 and a 1x2. Stick that into the middle. Put these large curved pieces here. Them at either ends. Then we've got an upward facing bracket, goes in the middle. Then we stick another 1x4 plate on top. And into each of these curved pieces we stick a 1x1 plate here and here. We've got another one of these. is going to go round the top to where the flame's going to be. Stick those in round the top there. It's this sort of torch-like look, and then round that we've got 4 of these curved fence pieces in sand green, and that's going to just go round these pieces we've just added. Too hard, so you can see that fence now is all the way around the top of the torch, and into the bottom of the torch we're going to stick one of these curved pieces as well, domed pieces. So that's going to be the sort of torch. Put that to the side and we'll do the flame now. So we get a 4x4 curved brick, plate even, get a dark orange or bright orange yellow kind of corner brick. We then get 2 arch pieces, one like that, one next to it like this. Then we've got 2 yellow bricks with studs on the side, and then we've got a tan brick with 2 studs on the corners there like that. We'll stick a 1x1 round silver onto one of those on each side. Then we get another arch brick and we'll stick a couple of 1x1s in yellow, and we'll stick that onto the ends. Stick a 2x4 plate then onto here. Then we've got a couple of 1x1s with studs on the side, back to back, and then a 1x1 plate. Then we've got a corner brick, downward facing bracket, stick a plate, 1x1 plate on there, and stick a curved piece on that side. Then we get one of these pieces and we'll stick a couple of curved pieces into the back of it, and that goes into this bracket we've just stuck into the back here. Stick another couple of these large pieces either side. That gives a little flame effect. Stick a 1x1 in there, stick that on that side, and then we've got a curved piece goes up the top here. And another curved piece goes into the top inwards there. Another 1x1 plate there. Another curved piece here. And we'll stick some cheese wedges in. Bit of a flickery flame effect. There. There's our flame. It looks pretty cool, built out bricks like this. Now we can attach that onto our torch like that. There's our flame coming out the top. So before we can put the torch in though, we've got to continue our construction up the arm in our last bag. It's going to get tricky to show, so I might go into Lego room mode instead of this build mode, because it's probably going to get trickier to see at a certain stage. But for now we've got to build some separate platforms, so we'll stay in this view for a second, a bit longer. So we start with a Technic brick, stick a Technic pin in the end, a large one. Then we've got a ball pin goes in there, and then a couple of regular black pins, one in there, and if I can find the other one, actually one on the floor, might be that one. And then we'll leave two holes, stick another pin in there. Then we've got this arm piece here that goes in, and on top we're going to add a plate, just like this. Then into this piece here we've got two of these 2x4s with pins either end, so they go in like this. And on this end we'll stick 2x2s there and there. And on top of this we've got a 4x6, and then we'll try and clip these all in place there like that. Then we have another plate coming off there. We've got a 1x1 with a handle that goes in the corner of here. Got a couple of 1x2s with upward facing bars. Push that in like that. Then we're going to stick these 4x4 pieces in here, and then we have some curved plates here, one there, one on this side. Sticking this 2x2 on the end here. Then we've got a couple more 1x2s with the rods sticking up. Go here and here. 2x2 slopes, which just connects on there, and a 1x2 slope goes on the end, other side over there. Then onto these rods we've got, we'll stick some clips facing up, so we can start to do a bit of a fence. Where we've got the handle piece, we're sticking like a robot arm, skeleton arm on that one. Then we just continue sticking these clips on the rods. Then we're going to use a 6 bar there, and we'll have a spear. And we have some handlebars to form the fence or protection along here. So the 6th rod goes in there, handlebar goes on the corner piece, and then our spear goes on there like that. Stop people from falling off. And I think we've got another finger coming through here from the Statue of Liberty. So we start with a ball joint, stick a 1x2 with the handle piece on the end, stick a 1x2 with a clip into the end of that, into the handle. Then we've got a curved finger piece and the other curved part of the finger, and that sticks into our ball pin that we stuck in here earlier. Kind of comes out the top of this hole like this. If we bring back in our torch, this then goes in at an angle, if I can do it. And we use the Technic pin which I've stuck in. Is that right? Just stuck that Technic pin in there just to connect this platform to the torch. Kind of angles down like this, and then on this side we'll stick a pin through into our Technic brick that was in there as well. So now that platform's securely fastened to the torch, dropping down at an angle. Now we can attach it, hopefully, to our arm here. It's gonna look like, what's that gonna look like that? Trying to get my orientation. How's that work like that? Yeah, so that clips in to the top like that. So you've got an extreme close up now of the torch on the build camera here. Let me go to the main one. See if that's any better. As you can see now, we've clipped just about, you can just about see, we've just clipped all of that up to the top now. So we do need to add another piece yet though, so we've got to take a log brick, stick a dark orange 1x2 plate on top, and we need a Technic pin here, and this is actually going to go into the back, 1, 2, 3 studs down there, onto here. Going to there, that's going to there, I think. Is that right? Bear with me. Kind of just levels it off, I think, like that. Then we've got one of these sort of helicopter-y kind of car piece, and we stick across that to 1x2s with handles either ends. There's one. There's the other one. On top of that we stick a 2x2 dark tan plate. Then we stick a 4x4 plate through the middle, so one of these. Then we stick a little fence onto the studs there. So we end up with like this little platform here. Put that down a second. And just going back to the zoom. Move our torch out of the way a sec. And then we need 2x2 inverted round piece, which I don't think we've got there. So we've got one of these. We stick a 1x2 with a double clip in black, if I can see it. So big. There it is, hidden in chains. So we stick a 1x2 plate like that. Then we've got another couple of 1x2s with handle pieces on the end in dark tan. Just stick them on the other side. 1x2s with some upward facing clips, then go on. One there, and the other one next to it, if I can find the other one. There it is, upside down. That then allows us to just attach a ladder, short ladder, to this piece like that. Then we can click that into this platform and have it hanging down like this. That's going to go part way down the arm. At an angle. So you probably see it on the Lego room cam. Just goes down this part here. A little watch out area. Set that to the side. We've got a bit more of a ladder to go on now. So we get one of these pieces here, and we stick a pinned brick into there. Then we have our ladder piece here, which can slide up and down. It's just gonna stick on now between goes into our pin that's stuck out the top. Goes down to the next platform, so there's a way for the minifigures to climb up the arm. Then we're going to build some bits and bobs, I think. So we start with one of these rods at an angle and stick a fan onto the top there, and then onto that we'll stick a 1x1 round with a hole in the middle to stop the fan from falling off. And then we'll have a large chain here, goes on to this piece, then connects to another chain. That then goes around the spear, and then part way down the spear we've got like a robot or skeleton arm that clips on as well. So we've got like this. Where does this go? So that goes from our platform. So let's go back to the room camera so you can see. We'll stick that up here in the fence. Windmill, and then this goes all the way down like that, and should just hang like that. Then going back to the zoom mode again, platform piece. So we start with one of these 4x12, I think 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Stick a couple of 2x8s dark tan coming off the ends. we'll stick another plate on there, flip this over, just stick more plates around the bottom to make a square, a rectangle. This is just going to be the roof for the rear, which we haven't finished yet. Then we've got a red and a yellow 1x1 rounds. We have a 2x6. Dark green, come off there. Take a sort of cupboard with a transparent clear front to it, and we'll stick a robot or skeleton leg into that. Goes on there. Then we've got two brackets facing opposite directions, go on there, building like a little kitchen. Then on the front of one of these brackets we stick a couple of flat silver 1x1 rounds and a double cheese wedge. In the middle of the brackets we've got some trans yellow 1x2 tiles that just go in. If I can fit the other one in. And then on these studs showing on this plate we stick 4 1x1 rounds in flat silver. Then onto those we stick an engine piece. That's how the kitchen is powered. We stick some fries in the deep fat fryer, and then in the on top of the stove we've got a frying pan, and there's a printed 1x1 round fried egg piece that goes into that. Then we're going to make a table and chair, so we get a 2x2 round brick. Stick a dark orange 1x2 plate on top, and then we've got two semicircle tiles. Well, hopefully we've got two, there's one. There's the other one. So that's our seat. Seat's going to go there, and then we do the table, which is sort of standard table piece with a jumper tile on top. We'll stick a hot dog bun onto the jumper, and in the hot dog bun we'll stick, if I can find it, arrow piece. So not a hot dog, one of these arrow pieces, and that's going to go just on there like that. Then we have a fence piece that goes across here with a silver tooth piece sticking out the top. Like Ninjago again, we've got one of these clips with the tile and a sticker on it. This goes on the inside there, try not to lose my fried egg. That then goes around the back of what we built last time. You can see here, it just goes on to the back here. And what I have forgotten to do is, where we've got the red and yellow bricks, they actually have a 1x1 round with a pin on it for ketchup and mustard bottles. Those pieces were missing from the eBay purchase. Right, so that's that bit done. Next up we've got to do some pipe work. So we get a curved pipe, we'll stick a 3 length rod into that, stick a couple of Technic separators on top. 1, 2. Then we get a Technic pin, goes right down on the other side there. Stick our pipe in the top there, stick a Technic pin, blue Technic pin with a stud into the top, and we have another curved pipe underneath that. On top there we'll put a 1x1 round silver, and on this rod sticking out we'll stick another curved pipe. That leads to another curved pipe, so we're going to stick a red pin in the top here, stick that in there, another red pin in back there, and a dish on top of our 1x1 round there. This pipe work goes around the back, just randomly sticks in the back here. Then we have a menu that goes on for the restaurant. Just stuck that on there in the back. And 1x2 round next to that. What's we got? Just adding some more detail around here now where we've been putting the frying pan. So we have got a baguette somewhere. These were some missing pieces that I had to order again. We've got a trident. Trident piece. We've got a ladder. A spear again. A large ladder. We've got a tan 2x2. We've got two red and two green 1x1 rounds. We're going to make like a little hamburger out of these. Just the lettuce and tomato hanging in the burger. We'll stick our 2x2 round with a hole in it, and through that we're going to stick a spear. And the spear is going to have a technic claw attached to it, hopefully, if I can get it connected. And that's going to stick next to our menu, sticking up. Then our ladder, connect the two ladder pieces together. It's going to go next to there. It's quite difficult to know what you can press against and what you can't press against. And then our trident and our baguette just goes in this empty crate. You can just about see there. Next up, I'm going around the front to where we've got the abandoned petrol station. Just got some minifigures I dumped here after our last session. And we're going to stick a fence in the front with a sort of a loudspeaker on it. It's going to go across the front of our petrol station place there. We've also got some more weapons. We've got a sword and a large pitchfork type thing. A shallow fence has another silver tooth stuck in the top. Where do these weapons go? So just going in to another crate further up there. Then we take a 2x2 brick, stick a 2x2 round with a stud on top, stick a dish into that, and then we'll stick a 6th length rod into that. We'll stick a brown 1x1 round into the top, and then we'll stick these robot type heads with some punk hair on top like that. This is going to be our signpost here, so we stick a series of 1x1 plates with clips on in other directions. Move it up a little bit. And then we got some skis with various stickers on. This thing going to stick into this. So got that. Time goes at the bottom. Coffee shop above that. So you can see like our sign there, and that sticks down sort of roughly in front of that fence that we just stuck down there. Then we got some tables and chairs. So for the table we get a 2x2 Reg Brown, stick another 2x2 round, with a stud in it, stick another 6-length rod in. Ooh. One of these on and a dish on top, just a little umbrella. There. And on the other one, another rocket, a couple of 1x1 rounds, and we stick a tyre on that as the other seat, and that goes on the other side on there. And there's a bit of a loudspeaker, so we stick 2x2 inverted, stick a ball joint on top of that, 2x2 there, and then we'll stick 3 grey dishes on top of those. Then we'll stick a 3-length rod into that, Technic connector, a 9-length rod, then we've got 4 angled pieces goes in the top there. Coming off that we'll stick 4 cones in tan colour, and then into each of those we'll stick a dish to give us a sort of the sort of loudspeaker look. So we've got that, and that, as it's on a ball joint connector, go around this side, there's a little ball joint connector there, and that can hang out from the side like that. And with me somewhere there is another chain that I've got left over, and I need just to attach that to the head, and then I think we're done. Just going to attach these 2 chains together, and that runs around the back. Actually, spin this round. Set this to the fence at the top. Run that down like that, and that is it complete. So let's just go back to the main camera view. Let's see what this looks like now. So there's Apocalypseburg all completed. So I'll just show you try and lift it up. That's it up. You can see all of the crates, stuff like that. Nicely shaped head now, and then you can just about see, if I tip it a little bit, you can see the top of the torch going across the top with all the chains hanging down. So what an really unusual set. Really fun build. I need to watch the film again to remember all the different details of actually what's built into this set, but it looks really good, really looks unusual. I have to think of a place to display this now, and I'm pleased that since it was an eBay purchase, there wasn't too many bits that were missing that I had to replace. It was mainly all there, and it was all authentic Lego, which was great. So that's going to be the end of this stream. I'll stick a little short up on the channel as well, giving you a closer detailed look at it, and do a flyby of it in a second. So if you're really interested to get a closer look, check that out. And as a reminder, join me tomorrow. It's slightly later tomorrow because there's a football match on I want to watch. So it's going to be about 3:30, 4 o'clock British summer time. we're going to kick off our R2D2 build, which is the first in a few Star Wars builds we've got. I've got a couple of the dioramas to build as well, which we'll be doing a live stream of, and my AT-80 should be turning up as well, hopefully the next week or so. So I'll do quite a few series of streams building that bit by bit as well. So check out for all of that coming on the channel soon, and the continued series of rebuilding Bricktown will be coming again. A few more videos. I'm just waiting for some parts to come through really, so I can do a nice decent episode of building some footpaths and pavements, and you can see different techniques I'll be using for that. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Do hit subscribe as well, so you can keep up to date with all the latest streams coming out and videos. It helps the channel grow as well. And whatever you're doing for the rest of your Saturday, enjoy yourself, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.